Hello, missed me? I missed you too. So before starting, put the like to this video, cause today we're gonna speak about red flags for engineering manager. I really hope that you won't find that I'm talking about yourself.
So nerdy.
First, don't give feedback. Of course, your people don't expecting you to criticize them, to give actionable feedback or any other stuff. Don't give feedback, be a good manager. And of course, that's the worst part. You as a manager need to grow your people. So not giving feedback means that you don't care about them and you don't care about their professional growth. Always try to give feedback for your people, cause that's a part of your job after all. When you give feedback, make it vague. Yes, feedback like, can you please write your emails better? It's an amazing feedback. After it, people will start writing amazing emails. No, please use some models of giving structured feedback. You need to be as specific as possible. Use, for example, SBI model when you are discussing situation, when you are discussing behavior of these people and what are impacts of their actions. In this case, people will understand what you are talking about and they will have a chance to improve themselves. When your direct gives you problem, don't speak with them and just solve it. Of course, because you are the smartest person in the room. And of course, that's horrible, because engineering managers are leaders and the whole foundation of leadership is to make work through somebody. When you are solving problem for your employees, they are not learning to solve problems by themselves. They are not growing. Your work as engineering manager to navigate them to solution, to help them to find solution. Even if you know solution, and I know that it's hard to not saying the solution to them, you need to direct them into direction so they are able to find solutions by themselves. Code a lot. Of course, you previously was an amazing engineer, now you need to show these people how you coded in your younger days. Yes, sometimes company expect engineering managers to code, and there's nothing bad in coding in your team. However, you need to remember that you are first of all engineering manager and you need to take care about people and people will take care about code. So even if you're trying to be still hands-on and very smart and so on, remember that your people need attention, that your stakeholders need your attention, that you are responsible for your team, not for every merge request. Show up late on your one-on-ones. Of course, they need to know that you are very busy. One-on-ones are one of the most important time which you can have with your direct reports. That's time actually for them. That's not a time for you. So if you're being late on the 30 minutes one-on-one and you're late for 15 minutes, that means for your employees that you don't value them. That means that you don't care what is their needs. So please, be on time on your one-on-ones. Cancel or move your one-on-ones. Especially don't provide them reason why you're canceling this one-on-one because you want it. You are, after all, manager. And this is one of the worst red flags. As we've discussed previously, one-on-one is extremely important and they're not for you. They're for your employees. If you cancel your one-on-one and you're not providing any details why you cancel it, for your employees it's like, my manager don't want to hear about my problems. That's a bad manager. So once again, remember, one-on-ones are one of the most important time for you to spend with employee. Never cancel them, never shift. But if life happens, and this can happen, and you need to do so, at least provide good argumentation why you've done that. Don't provide a clear vision or kind of strategy. Of course, it's all in your mind and they need just to follow you. People don't like that. People like to know where are they going, what are their role in organization or in that team. They need to understand what is expected for them in future. So if you have vision in your mind, please write it down, sell it to your team and be as transparent as possible. Because people works better when they know that they are part of something big. Make all the decisions, don't seek a feedback. I actually don't know how to comment on this. I mean, we are hiring people, we are paying them money, we are hiring people smarter than us to solve problems we can't solve. So if you'll make every decision and you won't be even asking for the feedback if this is good decision or bad decision, but you telling that that's a an only decision, why then you hired all these people? It's better for you to help them to make decisions. Or if this is a moment when you need to make decisions, please provide some arguments, ask for a feedback. Maybe your decision is bad, and your reports, who are probably smarter than you in many domains, can provide you really valuable feedback. Keep your manager in the dark, surprise him. Let him see what can happen if you, for example, be sick. They will need to find everything by themselves and they will understand how valuable you are. Obviously, that's a bad thing to do. Your manager, your boss, and in general, people don't like surprises, especially if this is surprises when they need to make decisions and they don't know a lot of information. So providing status, providing additional details to your manager is extremely important. This is your responsibility of managing your boss. Yes, you need to manage your boss. Yes, you need to provide status updates, so in case something happens to you, your boss can back you up. Tell the team that they need to follow certain rules, but remember, these rules are not for yourself. I mean, as we've discussed previously, you are face of your team, you are representative of the culture of your team. So if your team sees that you are making rules and you are not supporting them, they will stop supporting them as well because they won't think that they are important. Hoard knowledge and don't share it with your team. Let them know that you are valuable. Yes, basically that's the same thing when you are not sharing information with your boss. You are representative of your team to a company, but also you are representative of the company to your team. So if some plans are changed, company decided to pivot, you'll have some additional funding or other stuff, share this with your team, because that will help them that they are part of the company, they are part of this team, that you are interested in sharing information and knowledge with them, so they are not some kind of second level employees. Tell people different things. When chaos happens, just enjoy it, because they don't have you to orchestrate that stuff. Yeah, some managers are actually very weird. They can tell their boss one information, they can tell their teams another information, and while they are managing stakeholders, they are telling them totally different information. What is funny here is that happens for people pleasers, because it's always easy to tell people what they want to hear. Because the whole beauty of communication means that you need to provide same information to different group of people by using different words. So in the end, they all are on the same page and they are satisfied with information they've received. My favorite one. Jump into some pull request and provide harsh criticism. And when this mistake will be fixed, don't say anything to the person who fixed that. Some people are arrogant, I don't know, some people are sharing their important information in a very angry way, and this information is shared to people out of the blue when they don't expect, especially if these comments are provided not by their peers but their manager. If you'll do that, they will probably fix it as soon as possible, but if you won't provide them with a feedback or just say thank you or some additional or celebrate their victory, they will go home and think what have they done wrong. So manager jumping into their pull request with horrible comments. Please don't do this. Please respect your people's headspace. Invite a lot of people to meetings. Also, don't provide agenda. Or if you provide agenda, please make it vague, so they don't know what is expected from there, if they should be on this meeting, and so on. This type of meetings are cancer for organizations. There are some employees who want to solve some very small question, but they're not sure who to ask, so they're inviting everyone. And then you'll have group of people in the meeting who don't understand why they are here, but they just want to be there because of fear of missing out and so on. And this employee will need one very quick answer, but in this case the schedule for all these people is broken. They spend some time on the meaningless meeting and then they have some problems on doing their work because they spend their time because of this stupid meeting. If you are creating meeting, please make sure that you are providing clear agenda, so people who even received the invitation, if you are inviting a lot of people to this meeting, will know if there are any value for them to be on this meeting or if they can provide any value on this meeting. Don't talk to the team about their career options. Oh, well, no, people work there just because they like to work there, right? No, people are always interested in their career options. Maybe some people want to switch gears and move to another direction. So, for example, backend engineers want to be a front-end engineer. Some people, when they have opening, they're trying to find people outside of the company. However, you can fulfill this headcount by moving somebody in your team or moving somebody to another organization. Sometimes you need to let go people to another team because it's better for them. You, as a manager, should be interested not only in achieving business goals. Of course, that's super important and that's why we all hired by the companies. But also you need to take care of life of your people, because sometimes they can shine way more on other organization or maybe on another team under your management. So be always open with career options available for your team. And this is not all red flags for engineering manager. It's obvious that it's a lot of them. But if you feel that any of these red flags are about you, think about that, reflect on that, and see you on part 2 of this video.
So nerdy.